You know, the next thing we really need to look at is, do you have Candida or do you have low stomach acid? Let me talk about what these two things are. Candida overgrowth. Candida is a bacteria in your body. It's a fungus, and we need it for digestion. But when it gets overgrown, you can't release weight and you have a lot of symptoms around it. Low stomach acid, what that is, you don't have enough hydrochloric acid in your gut to really digest your food. And these can be why your body's not happy. It's easy to figure out if you have either one of these. It's a free test, and I'd love to tell you how to do it. So it's really simple. You might be wondering if Candida or low stomach acid are important to address. You know, you might be wondering, isn't stomach acid a good thing to have? Well, like I said, we need a small amount of Candida to digest our food. And what happens when Candida gets overgrown? It's so detrimental for your health. Many types of fungi live in your human body, including a genus of yeast known as Candida. Candida is typically found in small amounts in the mouth and your intestines and on the skin. Yep, you have fungus on your skin, believe it or not. At normal levels, the fungus is not problematic, not at all. However, when Candida begins to grow uncontrollably, it can cause infection known as, get this, candidiasis. In fact, Candida is the most common cause of fungi infections in humans. Typically, the healthy bacteria in your body, it keeps Candida levels under control, and they're great. Like I said, you need a little bit for digestion. However, if healthy bacteria levels are disrupted in the immune system, what happens is that poor little immune system, it gets compromised. Candida begins to overproduce. The key factors that lead to Candida overgrowth are, number one, the things that doctors want us to stay well with, antibiotics can really cause it. Second is eating a diet high in sugar, refined carbs. What does Candida live on? Sugar, baby. High alcohol intake, sure to give you Candida. Taking oral contraceptives, yep, birth control does it. Diabetes or high stress levels. And then when Candida begins to overproduce, it leads to so many health problems. These health problems include something called oral thrush. That's like, it's a thrush in your mouth that becomes kind of milky and white. Have you ever had your mouth feel like it has a white coating on it? That's thrush. It's a mucus. And bumpy patches begin to form on your tongue and all over your mouth. That's thrush, and Candida causes this. The next thing that is a result of Candida are reoccurring genital or urinary tract infections. Big cause that you have Candida. You might be getting yeast infections. You know, you need to grab a little Monistat all the time. I know I had it when I was drinking a lot of alcohol and eating a lot of sugar. I don't eat those or drink that anymore, and these problems are gone. Urinary tract infections. Candida can cause digestive issues. The health of your digestive system heavily relies on a good balance of bacteria and bacterial flora. And so when your Candida is out of control, you get lots of digestive issues. You wouldn't think this, but you can get sinus infections. Yeah, how does that happen? Sinuses are up here. Your gut is down here where Candida is. No. Your gut and your brain are connected, so connected. Your stomach is your second brain. So often sinus infections come along with a Candida overgrowth, and you think it's just a sinus infection. Skin and nail infections are another big cause. You might have fungus in your toenails. I know I did, and I actually cured it when I got rid of the Candida overgrowth. And I have beautiful nails now. Joint pain. It's funny how Candida in your bloodstream can infect your joints, cause arthritis, hips and knees. You think you've got fibromyalgia, but you've really got a Candida overgrowth. Autoimmune diseases like Hashimoto's, thyroiditis, rheumatoid arthritis, ulcerative colitis, lupus, psoriasis, scleroderma, multiple sclerosis can all be caused by an overgrowth of Candida. Say that 5 times fast. Okay. You might have difficulty concentrating, poor memory, lack of focus, like an ADHD symptoms, and brain fog. Us women who are hormonal, we think that those are hormonal problems, but it can actually be caused by Candida overgrowth. You can get skin issues like psoriasis, eczema, hives and rashes. Those often can be the fungus showing up on our largest organ, the skin. Now, your spouse will love this one because he knows, or she knows, there's a cure. Candida can cause irritability, mood swings, anxiety, and depression. Seasonal allergies, itchy ears, sugar cravings, huge sign that you've got Candida. We think, no, I just need a little sugar. But it's often Candida. And refined carbohydrate cravings are a big cause of Candida overgrowth. So in a moment, I'll tell you how to take a simple free test for Candida. But in the meantime, let's talk about stomach acid. The doctors will tell you that when you have GERD, when you have digestive issues, it's often that your stomach acid is too high, but that is so not true. What the cause is low stomach acid. Your body can't digest because it doesn't have enough stomach acid, but your body loves you, okay? And it wants to balance. So what happens is it's trying to digest, and it makes a bunch of stomach acid, and that's the reason for GERD and so many digestive issues. The stomach acid gets overgrown. But if you don't have enough stomach acid, Candida it can't be killed off with the stomach acid. Stomach acid in your gut is about 1.5 pH. It'll totally kill Candida and bad bacteria, but if you don't have enough of it, you're really screwed, okay? Because your body is going to attract so much bad bacteria in your body. So let me tell you about the 2 tests you can have that are totally free, and you can do them tomorrow morning easily and effortlessly. The first is the Candida spit test. All you need is a clear glass like this and about 4 ounces of water. And first thing in the morning, before you've brushed your teeth, before you've eaten anything or ingested anything, get a bunch of saliva and spit in your glass. Just a bunch of saliva. Spit in your glass, okay? 20 minutes later, you come back and you look at that spit. If the spit is sunk, or if it has legs, like like in wine, legs coming down the sides, that'll tell you what degree of Candida you have in your body, because the Candida it weighs more than the spit. Than the water. So you can really get a good indication of if you have Candida or not. The second test is one for low stomach acid. So low stomach acid is big, okay? But it's really easy to determine if you have too much or not enough stomach acid. All you do, again, 4 ounces of water, you get a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. You throw it in the water first thing in the morning, before you've eaten anything, before you've brushed your teeth, and you stir it up. Simultaneously, you set a timer for 3 minutes. You down that concoction you just made. Yeah, it's lovely, I know. And you notice when you burp. If you burp at about 15 seconds, your stomach acid is beautiful. If you burp closer to 3 minutes, hey, we've got work to do. It's a really simple test. So do those 2 tests and see what happens. Drink the baking soda, spit in a glass, And notice, does the spit sink? When do you belch? And it's a really easy way to know if you have an overgrowth of Candida in your body or low stomach acid. You could develop multiple food sensitivities as well. And that's what's really going to help you by doing the Delicious Detox for 14 days. You're going to be able to notice what your sensitivities are and really get in touch with this beautiful body that you live in. So there's something called hypochlorhydria. I can't say that very well. Hypochlorhydria. It is the very common condition of the inadequate production of hydrochloric acid in your stomach cells. And that's what happens when you have low stomach acid. The way hydrochloric acid is, it's so necessary for proper digestion. And it keeps the stomach sterile. That's why when you really want to have a good amount of stomach acid to kill so many microorganisms and the bad bacteria in your gut. So if you determine you have Candida or low stomach acid, let's see what you can do about it. Okay, so what if your spit sunk or it still has legs? This silly Candida, this opportunistic, and believe me, Candida is super opportunistic organism, has to find clever ways to live and survive. So what happens is the Candida, it overgrows in your gut. So it's trying to survive, so it stays in your cells, especially your fat cells, and we want to get rid of it. So we have to starve the Candida. How do we starve it? Candida loves sugar. When you eat sugar, Candida has a party. So eliminate all sugar, fruit, and alcohol. Sorry guys, Candida loves anything that's sweet. Often when you're having cravings, it's not you, it's your Candida. Another thing you can do for Candida is take caprylic acid. Caprylic acid is one of the acids that is in coconut, and caprylic acid works really hard and helps you kill off the Candida. I recommend a probiotic, but not just any probiotic. I recommend Saccharomyces boulardii, and I'm going to have links for all of these for you so you don't have to guess. They're all Amazon links. The next thing you can do is drink aloe juice. When you drink aloe juice, it's just like when you have a sore or something and you take aloe to heal that. It heals the inside of your body. So it'll really help you. And then I recommend that you retest in 2 weeks. And if your spit still sinks or it has legs, this means you still have Candida. But maybe it's better. Remember, it's opportunistic. It hides in your body. And it feeds on the sugar when you get hungry. It gets hungrier and hungrier. So we want to starve it. So cut the sugar, but if you're still seeing Candida symptoms, I highly recommend my Candida Cleanse. And because you bought this program, you're going to get it for free if you want it. Reach out to me and I'll send it to you. It's usually a $400 value, and I'm giving it to you as a bonus, all for free. So try the other things first, because the Candida Cleanse is super strict and it's not the funnest thing to do, okay? Honestly. So try my other recommendations, go on the Delicious Detox and see where you're at. And if you still need the Candida Cleanse, I'm happy to share it with you. Let me know and we'll get it to you. But just enjoy the process, savor the process, knowing you're getting better and better each and every day. So this week you're going to have handouts for my Delicious Detox, the shopping lists, make it easy for you. You're also going to have a healthy pantry staple and shopping list. I'm going to give you a list of what to eat on the Delicious Detox, and know you can modify it however you want. You're going to have the instructions for the spit and burp test and what to do with the links of those supplements if your spit sunk or you didn't burp. So let's talk about your play work. Watch the delicious detox video. Learn how to do the delicious detox. And do the spit and the burp test. What happens when your spit doesn't sink? If your spit doesn't sink or you don't burp in 3 minutes or you don't burp at all, well, order the supplements. Start taking them. And I have some great recipes for you this week. So again, try on the recipes. Try on the recipes in the Delicious Detox. I've also included some videos on how to make these great recipes. And just, I can't say this enough. I know I've said it before. I've repeated it, but savor the process. Follow the food guidelines along with your new Delicious Detox, and do the Candida, the spit test, the burp test. See where you're at. And then next week, I'm going to teach you how to really listen to your body, how to really love this beautiful body you live in. But right now, focus on healing your body with delicious, whole, real foods. Thank you. Again, I'm so glad and so happy you're taking care of yourself. Enjoy the process. This is Catherine Chess, your nutritionist and healthy living coach.